What? Gavin is back with another live stream. Listen, guys, I know we just went live, but that was a different live stream, and this is a new live stream. This is a live stream. I know you guys love the street videos, and here's the thing. Every evening, well, not every evening, most evenings here in Mako, I work, I do videos, all this stuff, right? Hey, everybody, shout out in there. And I do all this stuff, and then in the evening I try to go out and I give, take a little break. I go out on my bike, which is here. Here, let me show you. I have my electric, turning camera. I have my little electric mountain bike here, and I take it out and I cruise with this, right? So there it is, boom. And I go out and I see the city. Now, here's the thing. Cruising around the city, you go out, you meet people, you get a beer, and whatever, right? Go buy a taco. You guys have seen a few of these videos, but what I've started doing, I got this new gimbal. You can see as I shake it around that it's shaking, but it's a lot smoother. This gimbal allows me to ride the bike somewhat precariously while live streaming, while videoing. So I can live stream as we ride the bike around town, and we get to cover ground, but we also get to stop and look at things, okay? So this one is especially for our patron supporters over at patreon.com/Gavin Syme. 2 live streams in a day. Like, this is for those of you that support the channel and the super chats and the Patreon, all that good stuff, and keep these videos going. Let's hop on the bike and let's just go cruise a little bit, see what is going on in this town. So I went into town and we're just gonna go ride a little. And I'm going to try to stay on the bicycle while holding the gimbal, okay? And see how that goes. So hang on. And the camera may switch around a little bit here and there. I've got the bicycle's powered, which helps. And I have to stop to flip the camera. So I'm gonna flip the camera for you guys, but I can still see your chat comments. And I do have a helmet just in case things go terribly, terribly wrong. All right, here we go. Let's go check it out. Something's going on up here in this little chapel, but I think it's a shrine is what it is. So I'm gonna be real quiet. It's a shrine or a chapel, whatever. Maybe I'm not calling it. Maybe the shrine is not quite the right word. Okay, there we go. Let's go down this street. Hang on. Here we go. So camera to flip it around. Here we go. We're bound to a main street here. There's a bus. Buses and taxis, always in a hurry, all right? So I think, look at all those birds down there. Let's go down that way. I see all these, looks like, wow, I don't know what that is, but we're gonna go check it out. We are down here just on the streets. It's evening, it's kind of that sunset hour. You can see the nice, clean, slightly cloudy skies with no trails in them. That's always nice. Okay, I got to clear some traffic, so let's roll here, guys. Bear with me. Sing while you pedal. Somebody, Flathead says, I saw that and I started singing. Sing while you pedal, it's the thing to do. When you're folksy and an exile, it's what you do. No, I'm not doing that, okay? It's just not good. I'm gonna cruise here with the cars and got it on the gimbal. See, I couldn't really do this before very well because it was so shaky. You know, we got these cobblestone roads. Let me show you guys a low profile shot here. And all this craziness. There's a quesaria over there. The Volkswagen buses. Those people love those here. They like have conventions here with Volkswagen buses. They're super popular. Hang on, cars coming. I can go pretty fast. Here's the thing, guys. I can actually let the cars pass and the buses. It's a pretty busy time of night. People are getting off work. People are going out to relax. You know the drill. So I'm gonna try and talk loud over all the traffic. Let me know if you can hear me. There's a pasteleria. They make cakes and many other good things. There's lots of sweets. There's a house for rent right up there. How about that? When you guys can get se renta casa. Okay, let's keep going. Let's just go down this street. Trying to keep it real here, people. So one of the things, there's a furniture store. One of the things you just see a lot of is there's so many people doing businesses and shops and all that kind of stuff. When I'm not recording, speed bump, when I'm not recording, because I'm doing one-handed and I'm trying to read streams and record, all that kind of stuff. When I'm not filming, I can totally keep up with the traffic in town on this Peak. I got a Peak D5 electric bike, and makes it a lot easier. You can of course ride it without power, but the electric assist really helps you to cruise really nice, and it's pretty sweet because I can easily just cruise around town at 20 miles an hour. The fact is, in town, because there's speed bumps and I can like rip right over those when I have my both hands on the wheel, I'm usually passing the cars in town. So coming into the kind of the parks down here and toward the downtown district, and this is a great big park here. It's pretty nice, actually. It's pretty sweet. There's a bear with me here. So you guys let me know what you see or what you see that's interesting, and I'll try to watch that live stream. There's a restaurant over here. Now this is a weekday. What is this, Wednesday? So they're getting ready for their summer events here. This park has summer concerts and stuff in it, and it's a very nice park. Actually did a little video down here. I think I don't know if I live streamed here on my facebook.com/callmegav, but there was a big event in this park a couple weeks ago. So there's the park. There is, here's upcoming in this town, the swanky Latino men and super hot Latino women in concert, I guess, is what that sign is saying. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't take the time to read it because I am still fairly poor at Spanish. There's a plaza. That's a nice little plaza there. They got a bunch of stuff in there. There's a frame shop. Let's just cruise though, see where we can go from here. I'm trying to remember where I am, because in this town, hold on, don't want to crash. There's too much traffic here, honestly. I'd like to get on a side road with less traffic, because to keep up with traffic, I have to be going dangerously. Hey! And I'm gonna find a place to turn off here pretty soon. If I can just kind of remember where I am. Let's take a left. There's gonna be less traffic to the left. So probably because it's a one-way street. That's the reason. And so I'm gonna go down the one-way street. Bear with me here. I don't want to get run over by that bus. So just hold your horses. Let's see here. Okay, there's lots of buses here, and they're gonna honk at me if I get in their way. Buses and taxis, like, you don't want to mess around with them, right? They got places to be. Look at these colorful houses. Super normal here, but I still kind of love it. They're so, colorful. Let me know if the wind noise is out of control on the microphone because I'm going too fast. But yeah, this is a one-way. I did actually go down in the Truth van a week or so ago when I was in this town. I went down here in the Truth van, and it was definitely the wrong way. So yeah, but it's actually one ways. This is a pretty busy little town. It's kind of a place where Mexicans come to vacation, and so it's pretty bustling. I think what I'll do maybe is get up on the sidewalk here. Hang on. Oh, the camera is like, hang on. I'm getting this fixed. Here. Here we go. So yeah, this town's actually has one-ways. I've been to a lot of Mexican towns where they have one-ways, and I'm all like, oh, we got to follow the one-way. And the rest of the locals are like totally ignoring the one-way and coming at me the wrong direction and then honking at me. So one-way is a relative term on American Street, just like a stop sign. Like, nobody really stops at a stop sign here. You do stop at stop lights, right? Because that can get dicey real fast if you're running the stoplights. Well, I should preface that. You kind of stop at stoplights. I stop at stoplights in Mako, all right? Most of the people that are driving on the streets, they just guess when the stoplight's gonna turn green based on when the other cars stop moving, and they start driving about 3 or 4 seconds before the light turns green and about 3 or 4 seconds after the light turns red. It's kind of how I've seen it, but whatever. Okay, I think I know where I'm at. I've bypassed Centro Square, and we're gonna see. Appreciate you guys' support in there. Point. So let's flip camera. I'm gonna show you guys kind of what's down here and see what's what. Hola, buenas tardes. All right, so everybody's just kind of having a good time down here this time. And people relax a lot more here than in the United States. We're so, how do I say it? We completely have a stick up our butt in the United States. I'm gonna go down this street here because it's nice and quiet. Churros, cafe. Now, cafe in Spanish means coffee. So if you're, a cafe is coffee. So if you're looking for coffee, you actually want to look for a cafe. A cafe can serve food, but in the States, a cafe is like a place where you go get a hamburger, right? It's like Mom's Cafe. What did I just run over? Hang on, I'm just looking, make sure everything's still on the bike. Here comes a taxi to run me over. Hang on. There's people getting frisky in the park. Right on. Okay, here we come to the archway of the city. And what is that statue? That's kind of nice, isn't it? It's so pretty here, isn't it? Okay, so we got some trolls in here I need to deal with. Let's see. Everybody be nice. Don't make me untroll this chat room. Okay? Bear with me, I gotta get moving again, and there's cars waiting for me, so hang on a second. Sometimes there's a cop that directs traffic and whistles at you. But okay, now we're on the main road. This is a fast road, so I'm trying to remember where I'm at and where I need to go. And there's fast moving cars. So bear with me as we swing around the other side of this town. As evening comes on, you'll see these little taco shops just everywhere opening up. They'll be closed midday. Restaurants may be open all day long, but a lot of the little taco shops and stuff will close in the evenings. Hang on, a bump coming up here. Across the bridge. I gotta be careful. Normally I would just bounce over these curbs with these nice 27-inch wheels, but whoa, that's skinny. Okay, I'm gonna have to take it easy there. I think my handlebars will kind of fit through here, so I'm gonna kind of foot pedal through this with my foot, Flintstone style, so I don't hook a handlebar on this bar and go flying over the medium out in front of a truck, all right? Woo! Okay, look. Here we go. Oh yeah, we can make it. We can make it, I think. Bear with me here, people. We got this. This is happening in real time. I definitely would not have made it through there at full speed. Down here is a little river. This is cool. Ah, come on, people. Oh, I know where I'm at. Hang on, I'll take you guys somewhere cool. So, there's a river down there. Whew. Okay. Let's see, what do we got around here? We're kind of coming to the outskirts of town, and I just got to be careful because I have a little more narrowness to get through. Then it widens right out here, and we'll be good. Okay, so we got it, guys. We got it. Buenas tardes. Everyone's always so friendly here. Everyone's always so friendly. Okay, so I'm watching. Here we go. Let's go this way. Hopefully I remain in cell signal. Let's go down. What the hey? Oh, hang on. My electric assist just turned down here. Just a second. Riding up. Okay. Boom. Okay. What's this here? Look at this. Check this out. It's like a trail down here. Now, in the States, this is when people are like, oh no, Mako, the cartels will get me. This is a little, just a trail that cruises down by the river here. And yeah, that was probably an ATV on the road. People drive ATVs on the road all the time here, and their kids drive ATVs on the road, and 4 or 5 of their kids drive ATVs on the road. I'll bet you anything, this is where all the teenagers come to make out, right down here. Look at this, down by the river. You got little areas where you can hide in the grass. Yeah, we know what's going on here. All right, a little graffiti over there. How about that? Yeah, whoa there. Taking it easy, guys. And normally, I do want to say I'm a better bike rider than this. However, I'm riding one-handed and trying to keep this camera stable. And so, yeah. All right, here we go. Coming through. Oh, yeah. Boom. Zook it. What's this over here? Here's a bridge. Yeah, there's no, there we go. There's the river down there. Bridge over the River Kwai. I don't think that's the River Kwai, but you know what I mean. And let's get a little panning shot right up into the trees here. Here we go. Whoosh. Okay. We are on the other side of town, I guess. So Look, I'm gonna try and keep this stream for you guys down to 20 minutes or so, just showing you around town. My goal here, this isn't as random as you think. One of the things I try to do on this channel is just show you guys what life is like here in Mako. Because there's this idea, there's all this propaganda, there's all this nonsense that, you know, likes to say, there goes a Volkswagen Beetle. There's tons of those down here. They made them up to a few years ago. The old style one. Yes, I'm not kidding. Okay, there's all this propaganda like everybody's miserable, nobody has any freedom, nobody has any fun, and nothing could be further from the truth. Do they have less things? Less money? Yeah, I guess so. Less debt to go with it. But, you know, how much is freedom worth? How much is freedom worth? Okay, hang on, I'll wait for the cars to pass and then we'll drive up here. It's gonna get dark soon, but I'm gonna head back into town. We kind of bypassed the highway and went skirted around the far side of town. So let me flip it, you guys can see. And we'll cruise a little here. I'm just watching, I'm trying to watch your chat. And we'll just try not to get run over. Hola, buenas tardes. Look at these purple. I love these purple trees. I forget what they're called. Nathan looked it up recently, but they're blooming all over the place right now. The light is getting shady, so you can't see as well, but man, look at this. Look at these trees. This is beautiful. I love purple. Actually, the thing about Mako is, guys, there is color everywhere, all right? There is color everywhere. And down here in Mako, where there's actually still some freedom left, it's not like the United States where Blue ISIS, the largest criminal cartel in the nation, you know, just does whatever they want to you. Hola, buenas tardes. So it's warm here and it's nice. Now we're coming back towards Centro and Jacarandas. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't see your name, but I did see your comment. Camera's shaking all over the place, and it might be one of the fourth wonders of the world that I haven't crashed yet. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, you see I keep having to pause. That's because of topes. All right, here, let me flip this camera. Topes are huge, enormous speed bumps. This right here, that topes, here, let me show you this car. Drive over the topes. Okay, here's some cars. The topes is why they don't have cops hiding on every corner writing you speeding tickets, because if you don't slow down on the topes, you will break something. All right, it is a self-regulating speed system that is absolutely, well, frankly, it's genius and such basic common sense that we couldn't possibly think that way in the United States. Let's go left, away from Centro. Centro is beautiful, but I have done videos in Centro for you guys. We're just cruising the side streets here today. And, you know, if you come out here at 10 o'clock at night, people are just roaming the side streets of this little town. Are there rough places in Mako? Yes, but there's a lot more that are not. Here's, you know what, let's drive down here. As we get towards Centro, colors pick up. Hola, buenas tardes. And look at these streets here. How about that? Look at that. No, it's not. It's not a particular party week. It's just a normal week. And you know what I need is coffee. So since we're here, should we go down to the square and get coffee? You guys want to see if I can order coffee? I'll try this, okay? I really shouldn't have coffee this late, but I'm so close to the square that I can almost smell the coffee. So there's another colorful street. Look at this. Okay, here we go. The square is right up here. I'm literally so close to coffee. There's a panaderia right there. Looks like they're kind of low for the day though. Kind of running out of stuff. And here we come. I'm gonna go slow. Square is quiet tonight, man. I've showed you guys some of these videos, but you come down here on a Sunday evening, there'll be 1,000 people just hanging out in the square, chilling. I went to that restaurant. It's pretty good. Man, the square is dead calm tonight. I like it. I really like it. There's still stuff going on, but people are just chilling, doing their thing. Hola, buenas tardes. There's a Trek. Trek bikes are the high-end ones down here. People like Trek down here. There's a couple getting cuddly. That's very popular too. That's what you do in the squares. You make out with your girlfriend. Nobody even blinks if you do that. Coffee is to the left here. Izquierda y derecha. Here's a fellow biker. Hola! Oh, here we go. Oh, the square is just so quiet tonight. There's not even a line at the coffee shop. Let's do this. I'm gonna go get a frappe. You guys can come with me. You can't have my frappe, but you can come with me to get one. Okay, here we go. Slowing down so I don't run anybody over. There's somebody selling Jello. Hola, buenas tardes. Hola. Okay, I'm gonna get off the bike. There we go. Okay. Woo.
Yo creo que sí.
Hola,
Hola,
buenas tardes.
buenas tardes. Dice que usted se lleva latiendo.
Hola. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna order some coffee. Cafe. Now this is a swanky little coffee shop in the heart of Centro. So a frappe here is a couple bucks, $2.50, $3, which is pretty expensive. Although a place like this in the States, let's be honest, it would be $6 or $7 for a frappe. But this is like I think it's a chain, not a big chain, but a local chain. There's a couple of these in town. Yeah, most people don't wear bike helmets, but I've got a gimbal and a camera, and I'm not gonna crack my skull for you guys, okay? So as soon as she gets to me here, in the meantime, we'll just poke around. And so there's let's look at the menu here. I'll tell you guys what's on there. Frappes, a basic frappe is 45 pesos, which is $2.50. All the way up to a Bailey's Irish Cream Frappe for 80 pesos, which is $4. But that actually has Bailey's Irish Cream in it. So you couldn't even buy that at a coffee shop in the States, I don't think. Choco Italiana, those are good. What's a regular espresso cost? An espresso doble is 33 pesos, so $1.50. And this is, again, like I said, this is a higher end place. But yeah, I might have a Bailey's. It's kind of expensive. I really shouldn't have a Bailey's. You know what's really good is a Choco Italiana. So if they have the chocolate balls. Come lettuce, thanks. So as soon as we get, this one serves snacks and stuff too. And I get coffee beans down in this place from time to time. They have a couple of stores around this town. And thanks, man. I appreciate it. Don't tell my wife. No se dice mi esposa, mi tengo frappe por mi esposa, dice no café por mí? Oh, she's on here. Hi. Wow. I can't hide anywhere, all right? But you know what? We're doing what we can. I would bring you a coffee, honey, but my hands are very full with the camera and all of that stuff, all right? So it's a little crowded in my bicycle right now. Let me check this out though while we wait. I did install this cool, it's a quick release. It's an Iberia mounting rack on the bike. Now this is a mountain bike, I know, but it's I put this Iberia mounting rack on here, and this is a quick release trunk, and you can just pop it off there. It's actually pretty cool. We're getting to the stage here where people are kind of smiling and looking at me strangely, like, why is that guy talking to his phone? But, you know, whatever. I think they only have one person working here today, so it's a little slow. So in the meantime, let's see here. Oh, there's my kids. Yeah, see that comment from Sime Kids? That's my kids. Follow Sime Kids, guys. Let's get some more subs. They're starting to do vlogging. Sai's recent video, yes, their recent video is expanding frog and vinegar. I think they also did some Mentos and Coke recently, but follow Sime Kids right there just in the comments. I'll link it later here as well in the comments. So, and we'll do that, all right? So follow them. Search it in YouTube search, he says. Yes, but we need to get a proper URL because it's not searching very well. It's a fairly new channel that I'm helping them with, and it's not searching very well. So I appreciate all you guys just clicking. You can just click the channel and follow them and all that kind of stuff. Thanks, Flathead. Thanks, all you guys. So anyways, it's starting to get dark. I'm watching your chat as we wait for cafe here in the square, and then we'll go from there. And awesome, guys. And as soon as we can get this going, we'll get some coffee and we'll cruise on down the road, head back, and go from there.
193 pesos, por favor.
First time they see a helmet. No, they wear helmets on, well, okay, sometimes they wear helmets on the motorcycles, but not very often on bicycles. But you know what? I mean, I'm a paragliding pilot. I do bicycling. So yeah, I like my noggin intact. I know I look stupid. I look stupid with a helmet, but whatever. So yeah, the electric assist works amazing. The problem is they're kind of expensive still, and I'm hoping that changes. I haven't actually ordered my coffee yet. I think they only have one person waiting, and then I went to show you guys the trunk, and somebody else got in line in front of me. So now it's even... un frappe... ¿Tienes choco italiano? The chocolate? Sí. Un choco italiano, por favor. Gracias. So, let me see here. Yeah, this is the electric bike while we're stopped. So it's got a big battery here that's removable. So that adds a lot of weight. I think it's like 10, 12 pounds. But if you just want to ride it without it, you can take that off. Of course, this is heavier than a regular mountain bike because of the motor and stuff, but it's not unmanageable. I still put it on the bike rack on top of the Truth Van. And yes, absolutely, it has a throttle. So you can do the throttle here, or you can just have it on assist mode. And you can set, I see you in there, Sai. Hi, kids. You can set the mode, how much assist you want. So if you set it on 1, it's just a little bit of motor and you pedal mostly. If you set it on 2, it's in between. And you can go all the way up to 4, which is basically full throttle. At that point, when you're up to 4, you have to pedal still, because it's meant to be a pedal assist, not a motorcycle. So as long as you're pedaling, you don't actually have to be working. You can be in 10th gear, barely moving your feet, doing 20 miles an hour and just holding that thing wide open. As long as your feet are kind of casually moving on the pedals, it'll put full power into it. So that's pretty cool. And I think we're gonna see these start to come down. The Peak E3 I got a good deal on, but still they're expensive. And you can get the non-mountain bike version that's just single. It's a hardtail. That one's pretty cool too. And they're starting to get more mainstream and come down in price, which is good. So I think we're going to see that improve rapidly going forward. I'd like to show you guys around the square a little bit. Should I stop? Should I turn it off? I mean, like, this is kind of a rambling show, but really I did this show just for you dedicated, especially for you Patreon subscribers, just to kind of show you around town, and figured, you know what? I got to do the work. All right? So this is a good question. How am I going to ride, actually, with coffee in one hand and the camera in the other? The answer is I'm going to crash, but it will be worth it because I will have coffee. So the question I think that everyone is asking right now is it better to drop the coffee or to crash and die? No, I actually do have, let me show you. Here we go. I have this. I have a cup holder built in too. I know this is a mountain bike because I like a mountain bike. I like to be able to jump rocks and curbs and all that kind of stuff. But this is an urban mountain bike, all right? Is that even a thing? Like, I've been thinking that's got to be a thing because I love just running around town and jumping off curbs and bouncing and feeling the full suspension and all that stuff. And it's cool. So let's see. I actually I set this up. If I'm driving slow, and I may do this, I may try this in the square here. I have this. Let me show you guys a cool gadget. This is the RAM mount, okay? A RAM mount comes in a zillion configurations, and what it is it's a ball, and you can attach little arms, little attachments, and so you get long arms, short arms, and you mount a ball to things, like this ball on the bicycle here, and then you can attach things to that. So the RAM mount is actually a pretty sweet little thing. That right there is a tripod socket on the ram mount that attaches to my gimbal that's in my hand right now. So I can actually screw this on there. The problem is when you're riding on the cobblestone streets, if I'm not actually holding it and like buffering it with my hand, it shakes so much. It shakes so much that it's kind of ridiculous, and you'll probably see that. But if I'm on smooth streets, it's not so bad. But yeah, most streets are not smooth. So yeah, I guess we could call this the tactical bike, more like the media bike, because I just go around town with getting things done, right? I'm actually gonna put this on here so I can take my coffee. So I'm screwing it on right now, and the camera's gonna be whirring around and driving you guys crazy. I'm screwing this onto my bike, so it will just sit here, okay? There we go. And then I will turn this. There we go. Okay, there it is. I'm just setting it stationary so I can pay, all right? Hola, buenas tardes. We're gonna get this coffee. You can do this. Now, if they did this, they do it. Sometimes you go to a place and it's different every time in Mako. But sorry, you sillies. They put, what's the name of those chocolate balls that are in the gold wrapper that are kind of expensive? They're like a chocolate with an Italian chocolate candy, and they have a gold wrapper. I forget what they're called. Somebody in here knows what they're called. But the Frappe Choco Italiana, when they have them, it has one of those in it, okay? And yeah, Ferrata Race, I think that is right, guys. Thank you. When they have them, technically the Choco Italiana has one of those chocolate balls in the bottom, right? And so that's why it's more expensive. What is a Choco Italiana frappe? It's 60 pesos, so it's $3 for a frappe, and it has that ball. But occasionally, I've got it before and it didn't have the chocolate ball. I think I asked her before we started. I was trying to ask her, like, do you have the chocolate ball? But I don't know the word for ball, so I just said choco and held up my hand in a circle, okay? So we're gonna see if we got the chocolate ball or not, but it is really good. It's really very good. They're super, no offense, but they're super slow tonight, okay? So we're just, bola, that makes sense, bola. Gracias. Muy bien. ¿Cuánto es? 60? Okay. Cambio? Look, there's the chocolate ball right there. That's what it's all about. That's why we're here, is that little chocolate ball. Yeah. Gracias.
Gracias. Gracias.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Sí.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, bien, gracias. ¿Tienes pan también? O...
Tengo muy poco.
¿Sí? ¿Allá tienen café también?
Sí.
Sí. Sí, no, ahorita vienes por acá. Gracias. Ahorita compramos.
Okay, we're gonna ride. So I got it mounted to the bike right now. Here's these guys selling these little dolls. Should we go see? Oh, there's a boy doll. I've seen the girl dolls before, but not the boy dolls. I'm gonna go look. Hola, buenas tardes. Let's see here. Hang on a second, guys. It's hombre. Look. ¿Cuánto?
50 pesos.
50, okay. Hola, chiquita. Hola. ¿Cambio? No? Okay. Oh, it's okay. Tengo 50.
Gracias.
12 es por la niña.
Gracias.
Ah. De nada. Buenas tardes.
Gracias.
Sí. Okay, check it out. They have these little girl ones. This is the first one I've seen the little boy ones. And look, these are like native made, and their legs move, and they're all over the place. They sell them constantly. Like I have way more of these than I need, but why not? Because they're cool, right? And Titus will want this. Titus probably sees this in the live stream right now, and he probably wants it. So I'll give it to Titus, because to get him a girl doll is just weird. So I'm gonna put this in the trunk, and Titus, when I get home, you can have this. It does kind of look like me. It's like a Mexican version of me, right? Hang on, I'm putting it away. Little hat and all. In me trunk. I have my coffee, me cafe, and we're gonna cross the square. And, you know, people are just industrious here. They get things done. They're nice people. And it's good. It's very good. Okay. The problem is when I'm out and about, people sell little things all the time. And so they sell little things. Hang on, the camera's probably all over the place right now because I'm trying to drive. Oh, it went off. That's why. I'm in like 6th gear trying to drive, and there's no power. And I'm going up a hill. There we go. Now the power just kicked in. It just got a lot easier. Okay, here's the square. If I'm going slow, I can probably have this mounted on the bike. And I'm not holding it right now, it's just mounted on the bicycle. But hang on, let me adjust camera. Oh, here's Centro Square. Okay, so let me flip this for you guys. Just touring, for those of you just coming in, we're just roaming the streets of Mako, live and in real time. There's the cathedral there, that's pretty, it's muy bonita. Hola, buenas tardes. You actually see more people. People actually socialize here. That's the thing. There doesn't have to be a specific event. You know, that's gonna shake all over the place. I know it's gonna drive you guys crazy. I'll take it off in a minute and hold it, okay? Once I get through the square here. Sitting still, but I can't, it's too much. Let me see if I can spin this off without turning the camera every which direction of Sunday. I'll screw up my little quarter 20 there. There we go. Okay. Woo. Hi, Cyrus. Daddy loves you, kids. Okay. I believe Sandra is making spaghetti, and so I don't want to be down here in town too long. I'm just gonna cruise through lots of restaurants and shops and stuff down here. You guys can kind of feel the atmosphere, I think. I mean, you can tell people are just living down here, and this is a theme. You know, it's not that it's perfect, but this is a theme as I've traveled across the United States of Mako. It's just people living, people enjoying life, people not being constantly molested by la policia. It's just is total being. Maybe not total being. Nothing's perfect. Okay, this is a one-way. Let's cruise. See what we got here. Hola, buenas tardes. There's the Mormon boys. I'm not a Mormon, but, you know, I know lots of Mormons, so. We need less denominations in general and more free thinking, though. So, I don't pick on the Mormons any more than the Baptists. There's the garbage truck. Remember when we had those old style garbage trucks in the States, guys? Those old kind with like squish the stuff in the back. Super cool. So I'm driving down this road right here recently, and yeah, I'm on a one-way again, going the wrong way, but I'm on a bike, right? So it's okay. It's okay. Sort of. It's sort of okay. All right. Whoop. Cars from every direction. Gracias. So I was at this spot right here, and a woman in the car, she was like driving a BMW, right? And she's trying to turn the corner and the streets are really tight, and she got nervous, and so she just stopped. And so a cop comes up, and all of us are backed up in the streets, and a cop comes up, and this cop is like got a leg injury, and so he's like limping. Like I thought the guy was gonna fall, because I'm the first in line, and I'm in my truck, and I'm in the truth van, which I should not have been in the truth van down here because it's way too crowded. And so I get out. I thought maybe the lady was broke down, and she just needed somebody to turn the corner for her. because she thought she was going to cream the pole, and she was just kind of like fritzing out, I guess, about it. Not fritzing, but you know, she was worked out. She didn't want to turn the corner. So this cop is like limping so bad that I thought he was going to fall over, and he's just like chugging along up there. It's this old guy, and I'm like, dude, are you okay? I thought she needed a push, and I'm like, do we need a push? Of course, I didn't know how to say that, so I was probably like stumbling through some random word in Spanish. It was not actually a word, and he gets up and he gets in the car and he moves it and he backs it around the corner, and then she gets in and takes off, and like nobody even blinks, nobody even bats an eye, other than the few people honking in the back of the line. But it was just funny, and I thought this cop was gonna go up there and like try to push her car with like whatever, his bad hip or whatever he had going on, and I'm like, this guy's gonna like break his leg or something. It's just weird here because it's not that I don't, you know, if I get pulled over or something like that, of course I film the police officer, and there's plenty of corrupt cops down here, but what there's not plenty of is just cops murdering people on the side of the road. That's not tolerated here. And I think it's a testament to how different the culture is here in Latin America and most of the world, frankly. Most of the world doesn't tolerate their cops simply murdering people willy-nilly on the side of the road like the USA. I mean, the police in the USA kill more people in the USA than all terrorist organizations combined, and a lot more, okay, than all mass shootings combined, and a lot more. So the numbers are just off the charts. And I notice here that I frequently see cops actually helping people, guys. And I know that cops do sometimes, in their own psychotic way, help people in the States, right? And sometimes they even do it in a less psychotic way. The problem is the police culture in general is, in the United States, is so hopped up and psycho that even when they're trying to be nice, they can't quite act like human beings. They still got to strut around in their bulletproof vests and point guns at people and act like everybody's out to get them. Hola, buenas tardes. And it's no good. It's no bueno. It's no está bien. So, but I think I'm almost home. I got my coffee here. I might share with Sandra, since most of it is left, because I've been talking instead of drinking, it's good. So here's just different shops. There's a fish taco place. I've been there. That place is really good. There's the sexy man store. Is that a photo of me? Oh no, I'm sorry, it's not me. Just kidding. For real. Okay, so we are back where we started actually at the beginning. I've gone all the way around town. We've actually gone miles. We've gone a long ways, and I'm just gonna cruise right over here. Woo! I need to go out and find some cerveza, but I'm gonna wrap this stream up because we've been going for quite a while here, and it's good stuff. All right, so okay, we are there. It's starting dark, which means the camera's starting to look pretty sucky. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this is a little different than my normal stream, but I know, I've been getting good feedback on just the random streams where we're wandering around Mako, showing you guys, what it's like. And if you enjoy those, shout out. If you enjoy those, join us over on the Patreon and support the videos. To be honest, these videos are easier, but I am going to be doing more live streams, especially for and only for Patreon subscribers, so we can have a little more intimate conversations in here, do Q&As and things like that. But if you guys enjoy these, head over to patreon.com/Gavin Syme, and we'll do more of them for you. I'll do more of these anyhow. The Patreon in particular is going to help us do more with the videos that take a lot of time. They all take a lot of time, but the Exile Show videos, the full-on vlogs, take quite a bit of production time and editing and all that good stuff. So as the sun sets in our tranquil town in central Mako, our intrepid travelers return back for tacos or spaghetti or some other such like food that may not actually be Mexican food, after traveling and having coffee and nearly dying on their bicycle, but not really. This is the Exile Show. Okay, no. We're just having fun here, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go. You guys, peace. It is spaghetti. Okay, well, I'm gonna head back. Oh man, my coffee is stuck. There it is, I got it. We got this, people. We got coffee. I still have the chocolate ball in there. I'm saving that for last. Thank you all. Twilight Zone music. Thank you all. Don't live as a slave. Don't walk into the gas chamber. Don't believe the hype about the borders and the wall. The wall is to keep you in. It's the New Berlin Wall. The terrorists are the U.S. government. And it is time to say no more. It's time to stop living as slaves. It's time to start living free, even if that costs us, even if it costs us leaving our home. My house went on the market today in Estados Unidos, and it's a little bit bittersweet, right? But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to be there. I have nightmares about being back in the United States and having to deal with these psychopaths like Pat Kennedy, like Garciano, these people who will murder you at a pin drop at the hands of their crony buddies and then make excuses for it because there is zero accountability for Blue ISIS. But that's going to change. That's going to change. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go out. Make sure you follow the Sign Kids channel. My boy and my girl Anna and Asher and Titus. They're doing more and more videos, and they're young. It's gonna be easy for them to learn this stuff. I'm gonna have Cyrus start editing some of my videos in trade for some. You know, he wants more pesos, and I'm like, well, you got to have chores. You got to edit my video or something, right? So we're gonna try and keep expanding the videos down here, the different channels. Make sure you follow the Sign Kids channel. He's been commenting in there, and you can just click it and go follow his channel. And I'll put links to things like the Patreon and the Sign Kids channel in this video later after it finishes rendering and all that kind of stuff that it does. And yeah, so shout out to all you guys. Shout out to all you who are speaking out, pulling out your cameras and standing up and who are supporting. I appreciate it. Love your neighbor. Be peace. Take care.